Hello and welcome to What Jack Has Made. This is the first part of a new series on HTML5. In this series I'll be going over the basics of how to code HTML5. By the end of the series you'll know how to code a HTML website, and in a future series I will show you how to style the web page using CSS. So before we begin coding, I'd like to go over what HTML5 is and what's new in comparison to older versions of HTML. HTML5 focuses on semantic elements. I'll explain what these are as we go on. As well as this, there are new graphic and multimedia features for adding advanced imagery and videos to your web page. So to start off, we're going to create a really simple HTML page like this one. As you can see, it's just basic. It's got a title, it's got a header, and it's got a paragraph tag. So let's just get straight into the code. So the first thing you need to do when creating any web page is you need to specify the document type. This is so that the browser or any program that opens up the file will know what language the website has been created in. So we'll start this off with a less than, then exclamation mark and doc type, then HTML and a greater than symbol. Then we do a less than and then HTML. Now, as you can see with the HTML tag, when it's been opened, it is closed using a similar tag. The similar tag will be the exact same as the opening one, but with a / before the keyword. So HTML is closed off with the same, but with a / before HTML. You'll see this commonly in HTML programming. Every tag tends to have a closing tag, except for one or two exceptions. So now that you have the language specified with the doc type and the HTML opened with the HTML element tag, we will now specify two main components of the HTML website. These are head and body. Now, a head tag is basically the brain of the website. It has all the information such as the title, the keywords so that web searches can be done to find them, links to style sheets, just any operations that the web page needs to go through or to send information to programs. Then the body is the actual content. The body will display images, animations, videos, any content really that you want the end user to be able to view. So now that we have both of these open, we need to specify the character set that we're going to be using to code the web page, which will be meta charset, and then the character set we're going to use is UTF-8. And then after that we're going to add in a title, my very first web page. Very simple. So the title is basically what you'll see in the browser as a title for the web page. It gives a description for users to know what the web page is going to be. Now you're probably looking at the meta charset and thinking, how am I meant to remember this every time I code? The simple answer is that when you start out making websites, you won't remember it all. In fact, it'll take quite a while to remember it and a lot of practice. But the more you code, the more easier it'll be to remember. As well as this, if you have any problems remembering code, there's the Mozilla Developer Network, which I'll link in the description, or you can rewatch this video. But my preferred option is to code a website similar to this one, and then save it as template.html, and then just open this up every time you need to create a file and just edit the basic information. So now we've got the information set in the head tag that we now need to set some content up in the body. So we'll create a h1 tag for header1, the largest header available, and say this is my first header. And then a paragraph tag saying look at my paragraph text. So p for paragraph, and then as you can see with the h1 and the paragraph, we've closed it. The one exception to any of these being closed is the meta, and this is because we're specifying something absolute. It's not going to be changed. It's not like the title, we can change it later on, or the header or the paragraph. It's specifying specific information. So now that this is all done, we can save this and then preview it in the browser. And as you can see, my very first web page is the title, this is my first header, and look at my paragraph text. So that was just a basic HTML web page. I'm going to be developing it more throughout the series. If you want to learn how to add in images, videos, eventually add in lists and animations and tables, then carry on watching the series, and see you in the next video.